All right, you are looking live in our class. Amelia, what you doing?
I'm filling out a graphic organizer of the 5-step empathy prototype interview for our fidget designs.
Awesome. And so you just get started. I
Yeah.
know there's a reason why you just get started, because what were you just doing?
I was watching the video on the interview.
Do you still have the video up on a screen there? Because we're using from Jake Knapp and the gentleman who Google Ventures that come up with the Sprint book, right? They put up this video the other day. What'd you think?
I think
Helpful?
Yeah, it's very helpful.
Cool. All right, we'll see. I'll come back in a minute and see what you've got for questions going. All right? That's what we're doing all around the room today. We're all watching parts of this video and building questions. And I think we've got some people who already have questions. Hey, Becca, can I see the questions you've come up with? Yeah, what are you doing that for?
I haven't come up with any questions yet because I'm watching this.
Oh, but I saw you had questions. What? Didn't? Oh, I thought you did. Okay, my bad. All right, keep watching. Keep watching.
Okay.
Jimmy, what do you got for questions?
Not much, really, but I've got it starting.
You guys, sir, can I ask you a few questions? What stresses you out the most? Context questions. This is a fidget. Your task is the task for you is just mess with it. How do you think that's gonna go?
It worked out well last time.
It did?
Yeah,
All right, tell
I just
me
asked
about what
them to play
happened
with
when
it,
you
and
did.
they kind of just. Well, I gave them both, and I shouldn't have done that because they tried to combine them together.
Right.
And that was dumb. But when I gave it to them, they just kind of like messed around with their hands, but like ways I didn't expect.
Okay.
Like they tried to like bend it in half, and I was kind of confused by that.
Oh, which fidget was this? We've got one right there.
Actually, I've got them both right here on me. They tried to bend this one in half.
Which
and
one?
This one right here.
Okay.
And it made no sense to me because this doesn't look. It's a piece of plastic. It's not meant to like be bent.
Right. But
And,
that's
like,
interesting that.
Like instead of like flipping it like this, they were actually
Right.
like messing it with like this, and it made like they were doing some things like I didn't even think of.
Excellent.
So I just said mess with it, and it worked out very well. But unfortunately, they broke it. They
bummer.
broke the pen on this one.
Well, it's also that. Okay, so they broke it. So what does it tell you about the design?
These pens need to be made larger because they do not have very good stability.
Okay. But that's good feat, right?
Yeah.
You found that out. And you guys haven't even talked about that. You've had that fidget design for now about a week, right?
Yeah,
And now
actually,
you-
I mentioned it last time we met up.
Oh, did you? Cool. Excellent. Nice. All right, let's go see what some other folks are doing for their questions. I know we've got a ton of questions. I know Maddie's got some good questions. Hey, Maddie, can we take a peek at your questions?
Yep.
The world wants to know. All right. Do you have any issues with context questions? Do you have any issues with stress or anxiety? You tell me. What are the ones that you come up with? What are these here? What's your intention and your goal behind those context questions?
To figure out if my fidget is going to help them with anxiety and if they have it or not.
And it gives them kind of a lead in, so
Yeah.
they have a sense where we're going before you break it out and go, bam. And which fidget is your group's?
PMS, the one that has the top.
The top. Oh, the spinner. Cool. All right, excellent. I think those are good. What do you get for tasks? What are you gonna ask them to do with it?
I haven't really figured that out yet, but I'm getting there.
Okay. Very cool. Thank you, ma'am. Yep, that's what we're all doing, all around. We got ideas going. How you doing over here, Lily?
Good. I have a couple questions down. I have the spinner for a prototype, and I have my friendly welcome.
Oh, look at that script. That's cool. Can you walk me through that friendly welcome?
So I'm going to say, hi, thank you for helping me out. I want to explain what I'm reaching for. I'm going to ask you quite a few questions, but there isn't a right or wrong answer. I'm testing the prototype and how well it works. All I need you to do is to answer the questions as honest as you can and think out loud. I'm trying to understand what the prototype is like in someone else's eyes. And then I'm going to start asking questions like, when you get home from a really stressful day, what do you do? When you feel nervous, do you move around a lot, or do you just have like racing thoughts? And then I'm going to introduce the prototype, and I'm going to say, this is my prototype. prototype. I want you to just kind of play around with it and see what happens.
Awesome. Nice. That sounds like a decent plan. And then up here, do you understand what we're trying to do here with the before, with the
Yeah, and then
the
like
during?
during, you take the notes, like as they're playing around with it, you take the notes on like what their reactions are during the friendly welcome and stuff like that.
Right? And the after is checking in on what did you actually end up saying.
Yeah.
Right? Because there might be not a disconnect, but there might be a disparity
Yeah.
between the two. And so you want to make sure from your documentation that you know what you actually did say,
Yeah.
because maybe that will change your script for the next one.
Yeah.
Right? Cool. I like that you're really thinking about contextually what you want to say. That's great. This is really hard to video and point at things at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it's very strange. I have to learn how to do underneath the iPad. Cool. I'm also doing this on the iPad, which normally I'm on the phone. Cool. All right, so, and then for people who are wondering, like, what the heck it is that we're doing. Oh, where's our bucket of fidgets? Oh, they're over here. There's one printing. There's one group's printing right now. Here's our disaster area around our printer. They're everywhere. What? What's cool? Answer it.
That thing.
Right, what thing? Oh, the 3D printer?
Yeah.
You haven't watched it and just watched it do its thing?
No.
Oh, it's because you sit so far on the other side of the room.
Yes.
Yeah, go watch. Like,
Oh, that is awesome. This is Dawson's group design. It's really cool, actually.
that's the same one Jimmy, yeah, it's, he's in Jimmy's group, right?
Yeah.
Cool, and then that one in there.
Oh, yeah.
We probably should name these things,
Yeah, that's
at least for the time being, but we've got our group names, right? We got our team names, but these here are our fidgets.
What you think you might say during the game plan, we all know that sometimes things change on the fly.
So we've got,
What you thought you were going to ask and what you actually did.
oh, we've got this one.
Maybe you asked
It's like
more or
a
less.
little clicker.
After the interview, you can go back and say,
Here's a
I thought I was going to ask this. I asked
put a little piece of foam down inside of it, so it acts like a pen cap.
being the same.
And then we've got the spinner their group came up with.
What did it help? How
The
did it
idea
help
behind this one is you spin it.
somebody else's eyes?
It's having a hard time making it go just with one hand on the iPad and one hand on this, but that's the intention
Copy of your
there. And then we've got this little nub ring. This little ring that someone came up with. And so those are 4 of the 5 groups. The last group came up with this hamburger idea that's actually really cool, but it's not, kind of had a design flaw in the post. It's too big around, so the pieces don't slide over. That's the intention. And then the student designer who's on that one, he's been out really sick, so he hasn't been in to fix it. Hopefully we're gonna have this one ready to go too. So I'm gonna go put these together into a bin to take down to our day treatment program. And yeah, thanks for watching.